These days, from dawn till night they burn and blaze. Oh, these days.
Alexis and Taylor, who are the organizers of today's cleanup.
Hey fam, we love y'all. Thank you for organizing and going into the community and building right now. That means a lot to us. So can you tell me a little bit about why this was so important for you guys to do at this moment?
Just with everything that's kind of going on, we kind of felt like maybe protesting and being confrontational wasn't our goal, and we're both very creative and we feel like that inspires people. So we felt like we would feel better bringing our resources back into our community and kind of helping people that way versus organizing a protest or anything else like that. And these are the communities most affected by oppressions. And of course, this is the Peace for Kids community.
And Taylor, can you talk to me about what this moment means to you? You know, someone who hasn't necessarily been involved in Peace for Kids or from this community, why this is something that you felt it was important to engage in, and a little bit about, yourself as an artist.
I think it's important because it's a separate outlet to show how we feel about what's going on around just America in general, a different way besides protesting or whatever else you decide to do. And it's important to clean up the community, to uplift people. I'm grateful for Peace for Kids because me trying to do this on my own, I wouldn't have had the support. I wouldn't even had a park. I wouldn't have had a place. So I think with Alexis and with Peace for Kids, it made this even way more easier. We had a lot of more support, weight off of our shoulders, and now we're here. You as an artist? Oh, me as an artist. I don't know. These are her shirts. She's really humble about it. It's different stuff.
What does it say?
My eyes closed. It's a form of art therapy. Okay, enough.
That's beautiful, man. And I'm glad that you highlighted the artwork on your shirt because, I think the intersectionality that exists on your shirt exists in our lives. Do you have any advice for folks who might be feeling paralyzed in this moment and not know what to do?
Connect. I also would say, if you don't want to do anything, just don't do anything. Don't feel pressured to do anything. Also, make it your own, how we're doing. Cleaning up a community is also protesting. Being a human and being empathetic is a part of what this change needs. So if you feel like you don't have the physical capabilities to go out into the communities, especially given the fact that we're in a pandemic, then you being yourself is enough. But if you do feel comfortable, it took 2 of us to turn this into a big idea, but you don't need it to be a big idea. It could be 10 of your close friends. It could be 10 people you honestly just met at a protest or something, and you guys can go into smaller spaces and clean them, and that still makes a difference. So it doesn't have to be huge.
Taylor, you're getting lots of props on your shirts. Can we, is there a place that we can get those?
Yeah, so I have a website. It's echogeneric.com, ECHOGENERIC.com. If you guys go to our Style LA page and click in the bio, her page is linked on our Style LA page. So
sweet. We will post that in our chat. People are really inspired. They say that you give us so much hope for the future. So we appreciate you being out there and organizing.
There's one last thing. First off, we want to let everyone know Miriam helped us so much in organizing all of this. She did our beautiful, amazing logo, which is actually a painting of my little sister embracing nature. Super personal for me because I shared with Miriam the relationship I have with my sister. So I hope that we will turn those into prints and kind of some things that you guys could buy and support Miriam and support Peace for Kids. We're also having an open mic at 11:45ish. There's going to be some wonderful youth voices. So thank you guys. Woo! Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Yeah. Okay.
JDP and Big General, we killed this beat and we on the road. When we get together, yeah, there ain't no telling what we gon' do. So what you want, fool? It's been a long time since we made a song, so you already know what we on, dude. Emphasis was my old thing. JDP be my new name. Started over, needed me a change. Once I did that, found all kind of range. Now it's my job, teacher ones coming up on how to do the same. Yeah, I'm just trying to motivate a bunch of kids from a generation gonna hate. Let them know that they...
We're living in a society whose propriety is to leave more casualties than the ancient world with Mephistopheles, where old men are mercenaries, dressed up like missionaries, but can't comprehend what it means to be legendary. And where young men don't have the courage to do what it takes to be a visionary and refuse to break out of the mold to even explore the extraordinary.
No matter how much I sing, but who am I to judge? I never had any love, just betrayal and hate. The ones who gave me this fate, dragging through the mud, beaten down and tied up, not to be ignored, but it's reassured. I can't live this long, but where did I go wrong? My life up until now, it's all messed up. I want to change my life, but I guess my time here is done.
We got swallowed prides, our shoes are tied. Money is the motive and it's do or die. Our enemy is the statistics. Be explicit, prolific, but also optimistic. It's sickening. We can't afford to be healed, prescriptions unfilled. Deal by deal, living meal by meal. Greed is unreal, progression be still. Time won't heal, and I feel like why you trying to be a Christian if you a Christian? Diagnosing me, you are not my physician. Put a stitch in and listen.
I should tell you how he adapted all of this pride. He asked his mom's where his father and she told me he died, but that's a lie. He upstate serving a bid. Don't want to tell him what he did and put that pain on the kid, but life's a gamble. They say it's best to bet on yourself. Well, put 100 on your hand and change the cards that's dealt before you shelved. And never complain on what you have, because they don't know your path and how you own your craft. And lately, it's been hard to tell. They want to see us all fail. I hope my people prevail and change their bracket. Heard sound waves with the static. Told them change.
Cock back, then they shoot, and you know that that's the truth. Because the color of our skin, they gon' send on me and you. Not wanting us to win, but now we saying that we through. If we don't fight for us, man, call it quits because we through. And it's sad, but it's true. Get accused of the stuff that we really didn't do. When it's time to tell the story, they gon' only look at you because you gunned the man down in his small mini coupe with his daughter on the line and his son was watching too. This the last straw, man, so what the heck is we gon' do?
Honestly, what I want to say to everybody is don't allow the world to inundate your mind and make you be somebody that you're not. Be yourself. Don't worry about what anybody has to say. And at the end of the day, be yourself. And that's really a message I wanted to share with everybody. And at the end of the day, love yourself. Because with loving yourself comes a lot more, like greater things. I can't tell you about how many doors have opened up for me. I felt trapped growing up. I felt like I didn't have it, you know, or I was being looked down upon. But now I think being myself, accepting myself really has opened so many more doors for me. And that's really what I wanted to say though. So thank you all really for coming. I appreciate you all.